I want to break free. Don't you? So, time to take a risk, possibly, soon. Take a chance. And good fortune go with you all. With us all. Remember this ledge? And that spot of grass. Right? Turn that out of the wind. My eldest of two asked to take his mobile outside, his iPhone or whatever it is. We said no, he took it anyway. He come in all upset because he couldn't find his phone. He swore blind he left it on the little windowsill. We all went searching for it. It was in the dark. It was through torches and stuff. We couldn't find it. And of course, the lucky part was that we found it the next day on the grass. Didn't rain. The phone was still working. Is that luck? I wonder sometimes. Rooms. Yeah. Peace and luck. It was very picturesque, yeah. I feel. So good morning, I hope you're all well. I can't stay too long on this one. But a couple of things said to me in a couple of comments made me think about things. Make me want to voice them, put them to words. And part of it was mindfulness commenting about my fighting a losing battle, and yes, he's very right. It's not. I shouldn't really have said that in some ways, but then it gives me a chance to correct myself, because it's not a fighting a losing battle. It's an uphill struggle. of epic proportions. You understand? It's a hard fight to come. And despite my moaning, my perhaps seeming despair in the way I put myself across sometimes, I do see hope. But it is a long way away. Okay? Hope you can hear me. So we must be more mindful of how we speak, how we present ourselves. But I think just about all of us in this little corner of YouTube, none of us are used to speaking in public, let alone on camera. Okay, so call this the training grounds. You understand? Get the crap and the bullshit out of the way now, rather than later when more people are here. Now I know a lot of people want to just watch videos with flat earth images, flat earth models, flat earth discussion. Well, for me there's something deeper and far more important going on, and it's about that learning to stand up and speak for ourselves. Stop allowing politicians to speak for us. Stop the TV giving us imagined fears. Everyday life is full of enough of this stuff as it is. And we need to express ourselves, our anxieties, our fears and our hopes and our dreams. We need to do it so that we can encourage others to do the same. I'm very mindful all the time of the paedophile stories, and I do wonder if they are just stories to keep us in fear. One of the reasons why I try not to talk about it quite as much as I'd like to is just that projection thing of be careful what you wish for. I want to hear not so much about people's personal life, but about people's personal problems. Because I can guarantee you that the personal problem that you feel you have and suffer alone with, somebody else does. Okay? We've been born and bred to feel isolated and alone, to feel special within our own bubble. You understand? Your combination of likes, dislikes, hopes and dreams, your particular buffet will not be the same as someone else's, but you will share certain dishes with others. You understand? And it's in those areas that we help each other. If I'd have had the bravery back then, when my dad was so well and treated so abominably by the doctors and the NHS service. Not all of the people that worked there. Some of them were lovely, brilliant people. Some of them were just there for a job. Some of them were there for advancement, career moves. You understand? And I wish I'd have had the courage to speak up and say things then, as I am doing now. I will make videos in the future about problems that I perceive that will affect other people, that I'd like to talk about and perhaps try and do something practical about it. Not just sit there and wait for a politician to perhaps bring me a small hope. I won't sit there and watch the TV waiting for it to tell me what is and what's not right and wrong, what's real and what's not real. We'll go out and I will talk to other people and find out what they've discovered to be real, what their hopes and dreams are, and find something common between us and share them. You understand? I do feel this is the grown-up corner of not only YouTube, but the grown-up corner of Flat Earth corner of YouTube. I'd love to have more discourse with people on all these topics. And I'll be honest with you, I love sitting and watching the children make mistakes. It helps me to learn, so I'll thank them all. like me and Rory were saying, you know, alright, I'm not afraid of jumping straight in, but I do like to watch and see other people put their toes in first. That's such a bad thing. I've been a cautious person by nature all my life. I'm wary, and maybe it's time to... I've never been scared of taking risks, don't get me wrong, but I haven't taken so many in the last sort of 10 years. Maybe it's time to take a few now, hey? I want to stand up and fight back, people. Speak up, shout out. Peace and luck to all. Unlucky for some? Or just the law of averages? You may not be able to see me, but hopefully you can hear me. To mindfulness and to all others interested in the luck question. For myself, there is no question. It's... unless you put it down to fate, to God, there's nothing to do with the control system where the seed falls in the forest. Some places are better than others for it to take and grow. There are seeds that fall into rivers and are carried down streams. Is it fate or the hand of God that guides them, or spot of luck involved? Some of the rotten seeds will be carried to the best spots, while some of the best seeds will be carried to destruction out in the ocean. Yeah, I do believe in bad luck. People do have bad luck, but people do have good luck, and I wish people all good luck, all the good luck they can get. For me, there's no question about it, because for me it's the same as the whole soul question, the whole inner self of, we can't measure it or touch it, but it's there, isn't it? That energy is there. In an infinite universe. Right, so try it again. In an infinite universe. In an infinite universe, luck it's inevitable, okay? Even if it only happens once. And perhaps some people attribute what happened at the moment of the Big Bang down to sheer luck, random chance. I do believe in chance and random luck. And I do believe in bad luck. Oh, well, there are people who wish I was bad luck, but you have to take the rough with the smooth. I do not want to live in the grey world of love and peace. My lady once went bingo with my mum and won £1,000, and she split it with my mum. Lucky for my mum, lucky for my lady. Not so lucky for everybody else in the hall that night. My best friend one of my two best friends lost his dad and aunt and another family member, all during last summer. My other best friend, his dad, had a heart attack while walking to the shops. Bad luck that he didn't go in his sleep in his own bed. It's good luck that he wasn't driving. Richard Dawkins, I think you'll find, will put down the mutation of the selfish gene, in air quotes, down to luck, a random chance. I put it down to the inevitability of life. There is a risk and a chance in giving birth anywhere in the world. It has got better in the Western world, and perhaps we have lost sight of the risks involved to many mothers and children. Of course, there's always elements of skill, foresight, but I do not see how you cannot believe in fortune and misfortune. It's hard sometimes to say all I want to say. I'm sure I've forgotten everything I wanted to say. I think one last small tale just before I go. Just after my lady's auntie Gladys died, I was waiting outside having a cigarette, and waiting outside her house, and a bird flew into a window with a sort of crack and a thump, and then it flew away. I thought, cool, that's lucky he didn't break his neck, isn't it? And then of course it's bad luck he flew into the window in the first place. When the birds set sail, they do not know for sure where the winds will carry them. It will give them a good direction, but it's luck in the end that they will get there. And those penguins in the Antarctic take their first swim, it's luck that they return. Unless you think it's fate, destiny, the hand of God, the control system that operates within the ocean. I'm not sure about that part. I understand that we live in a world, in a society, in a system that has tried to eliminate as many avenues for luck as possible by keeping us on a narrow path. Do you understand? I wish you all much luck, much love, and much luck, and much peace. Sometimes I'm at loss for words. Oh, I hope I don't repeat myself here. Excuse me. I don't believe in destiny. I don't believe our stories are written to a certain degree. We have free will, but it can be manipulated by those with greater willpower. And they can manipulate you into returning on a circular pathway. Whereas the trick is to take a sidestep and tread a new path. The control system you talk of, yes, it has tried to eliminate as much luck as possible from our lives. No random chance, whatever you think of with the lottery and the bingo, you know. This is a small shower on the posh man's limousine, you understand? You'll have it wiped off, it doesn't mean nothing. I believe that that's what's happening now, is we are finally breaking free of that circular pathway that others put us upon. Excuse me for belching. Once you see the rubbish on the TVs and in the newspapers, once you see how others cannot see, you realise you're on a new path. Not the one you was on before. And you can quite easily make that choice to return to the old path. It might churn your guts, but you can do it. You know, the question is, should we? I don't think fate is going to explode the truth out into the world. A certain element of luck is involved, and at every turn of the coin, the magician is there to snatch it out of your hands and replace it with his own dud coin, the two-sided coin. I love that little analogy on the Irish fella, I think it was, on Jamie's Hangout. You know, the flat earth is the steel coin in your hand, and the globe, the flip and the spin, the mind trick. I'd like to say my good friend, but I don't know him that well, but I do like to watch his videos, Kip, from Kip's Clips. He has this little saying, Jedi mind tricks. I don't know if the Jews are at the bottom of it, but I do like that little saying. And a lot of people are being mesmerised by Jedi mind tricks. I hope this discourse upon YouTube will allow others to break free, to step forward with a bit of courage and say, they're doing it, I will do it too. I'll do it better than him. I want to break free. Don't you? Time to take a risk, possibly, soon. Take a chance. And good fortune go with you all. With us all.